I'm Ann Costello, and this is a Point 1 video, Legal Technology in 6 minutes or less. Today's video is a quick introduction to viewing document details in Ipro Text Eclipse SE. Sticking with the 6 minutes or less aspect of these Point 1 videos, this is not a complete demo of Eclipse SE, though I'd be more than happy to give that to you. Just contact me on my website. So, what is Eclipse SE? Eclipse SE is a litigation support software package. It's more specifically an in-house discovery, review, and production solution. In-house, I mean it runs on your network behind your firewall, and it doesn't require a robust infrastructure. No need for a SQL server, no need for web servers, no need for the technical expertise like a DBA to manage the infrastructure for the application. And yet it's a sophisticated platform. It has a lot of cutting edge features, can handle up to 10 million records, but great native review capabilities, which is what I want to really look at today, but great batch management for review. Great reporting, and using that word great too much, but I'm excited about this. Great reporting on that management. Can do some native ingestion. We'll talk about that some other time. It's a great feature to use with caution. Transcript management, and a fantastic production engine that you can produce directly out of the application. And to my mind, from my experience as a litigation support manager for a law firm, Ipro's production engine, it's been the best in the business, and it's all here. Let's take a quick look at the viewers and why I'm excited. As I said, today it's not going to be a complete demo of Eclipse SE. But before we zoom in on the document details section, I do want to I want to point something out about the desktop here. We have the document grid, which is a list of documents. It could be all the documents in a database. It might be documents in a particular folder. It might be documents that are the results of a particular search, but this is the document grid. And whatever document is highlighted, that's what we're going to see in the document details pane. And what we'll see in the document details pane is, if it's a native file, a rendering of the document. If it's been imaged, we have a tab that allows us to see the image. If it's been produced, we have a tab that will show us all the different produced versions of the document. And also a tab that will either show us the extracted text or the OCR. So that's a real quick overview. The document details viewers in Ipro Eclipse SE. Again, we have 4 different tabs. The native view, which is labeled quick view, the image, the extracted text, which will have either the extracted text or the document OCR, and finally the production tab, which will show produced versions of the document if it has been produced. So that's a quick overview of the different tabs in the document details pane. Let's just take a minute and a half more to look at some of the particularly neat features that we will find on a couple of the panes. First, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that any of these tabs in the document details pane can be undocked. So if you're in a multiple monitor environment, you can move a tab over to another monitor. Second, I'd like to give you a peek at the TIFF on the fly feature. If you have native files, so ESI, that you have loaded into the system without corresponding images, the end user, assuming they've been given rights, can convert a document to an image. Why would you want to do that? Because loading the natives without images at the start allows you to get the database up faster. If a user needs to do redactions or other annotations in preparation for production, they'll need to create an image. Finally, I want to touch on how search interacts with document detail viewers in Eclipse SE. If I do a full text search in Eclipse SE and a hit is found in the text of my document, I'm going to see a highlight of that search term in the document detail viewer. If I switch over to the extracted text, I'll see hits in the extracted text for my search terms. And finally, on my Image tab, if the further step of OCRing the documents in the Eclipse admin back end or in another compatible OCR program has been done, you'll actually see hits on the images for the search terms, something that many reviewers find particularly helpful. And that's my quick overview of Eclipse SE's document detail viewers. There's a lot more to the application, and guess what I'm going to say? I can give you a demo, so contact me on my website. Look forward to hearing from you.